Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. At this point, everyone is under the impression that every XRP rally will be met with an immediate retracement back to the base point. No one is going to take XRP seriously at the most important moment. Once 92 cents is broken, guys, things are going to change. And this is coming from Nick, Crypto Crusader, here on Twitter. And so what did we witness yesterday? Yeah, I know my video came out a little late yesterday. I was commenting on the price in yesterday afternoon's video, and I got so many people in the comment section saying, this video's outdated. Boy, why didn't you just change the prices, etc., etc. I was talking about an XRP price at 62 cents because that's what it was trading at the time of the recording. And then by the time yesterday afternoon's video was dropped, XRP price had pumped to a whopping 74.5 cents, almost 74.5 cents. Guys, this is the XRP price chart now on the hourly. And as you guys can see, as of the time of the recording, this is why I say it, as of the time of the recording, XRP is now back down to 69 cents. So we did see that pop up to 74 yesterday, which got lots of people in the XRP community excited. Now we're back down to 69. And so, as Nick points out here, 92 cents right now is a crucial point in this XRP trend to see if, when we break up higher. So let me get rid of some of that here. And I'm just going to show you guys, yesterday we did get up past this level here. So this was a very important level first. Well, we did not get past it. We met that high there from back in November, mid-November. We matched that up there. We did find some resistance up and around there. But now, guys, this next level right up here, this is going to be where it really gets interesting. Right up in here, let me just bring that down there. That would be the 92, well, roughly 92, 94, 95 cents. So we saw this back on July the 13th when we got the SEC Ripple verdict, and we were not able to break above 94, 95 cents, give or take. Here, let me zoom out here on the chart. And I'm going to throw a Fibonacci here from the inter-year high from back in April of 2021. And as you guys can see, that lines up quite well with the 0.382 here on the Fib. So getting up above the 0.382 is, of course, the next goal here, I guess, on the XRP chart. We're getting there slowly but surely, guys. And as you can see, extreme greed is now entering the market at 92%. We were sitting at 89 for a while there. Now we are seeing 92 here for extreme greed. We're seeing the market cap up to $2.7 trillion. So inching up very, very close to where we saw highs back in 2021 at $3 trillion. The 24-hour volume is up to 8.61%. Bitcoin dominance still up to 52.3%. So Bitcoin has been rallying. I guess we should talk a little bit about Bitcoin as well, considering it is the king crypto. It has made now officially a new all-time high, getting up above $69,000. I would say with conviction-ish. Throwing this on the hourly, you guys can see we did get up past that mark here. I mean, 69 was still down and around here. Here, let me put a line here just to show you guys $69,000 down and around here. And so now we finally pushed up above that as high as almost $73,000 per BTC. And now we're trending downwards slightly, but not by any means, not by a lot. So 71,900 per coin as per the time of this recording. We're seeing other altcoins doing fairly well, like BNB coin. Solana is now up to $150 per coin. I guess I should talk a little bit about Ethereum, over $4,000 per coin. XRP was one of the biggest performers yesterday, 11% right now within the last 24 hours, and that has died down quite a bit. Toncoin is doing quite well. There are others in the space right now that are seeing some red, though. So profits coming out of some of the altcoins, probably to rotate into some alternative cryptocurrency, some other altcoins. And I guess I should mention over there at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel, I did just get into 2 new positions. I took some profits out of my legacy portfolio, one of my legacy coins, and I have now rotated into 2 new cryptocurrencies that I see as having potential. So you guys can find all that out at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel if you are interested in that kind of thing. I truly believe XRP is about to move violently. This one, another one from Nick, Crypto Crusader. The number one thing I keep relaying in my recent videos is how I think XRP will make up for the 2021 missed opportunity. Remember, we still hit nearly $2 after being delisted from all major exchanges while in the middle of a lawsuit, guys. We cannot forget that. We were in the middle of a lawsuit, and yet XRP still, it did not breach its all-time high. However, it did still make it up to roughly $2 per coin. So that is a remarkable feat, considering XRP was pretty much the only cryptocurrency that was under the microscope of the SEC at the time. Okay, people in the United States, if they were able to trade XRP, I'm sure they did not care, and others around the world were also trading XRP, did get it up to about $2. I know that did not breach the all-time high of roughly $3 and change, but we still did fairly well considering, and Nick is saying this time it is different. We nearly hit $2 after being delisted. That's when the worst sentiment was around in crypto. I'm personally looking for a $5 to $10 XRP, but I wouldn't be surprised if we are to see higher. That is going to be another thing, guys. My XRP targets, that is the biggest point that I want to illustrate over there at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. Going to be talking about that moving forward in the coming weeks as we see the bull market march on. So very, very good piece of advice here. Remember to take profits and pay yourself. Because, if you are expecting certain prices and they just do not hit, this is what happened to me last time, and this is why I started the Patreon, because I do not want to make the same errors I did last time. I did cash out of some of my cryptocurrencies, but, I always tell people I wish I had cashed out of more. My strategy is different this time. Remember to pay yourselves, guys. So anyway, just wanted to mention that. On top of which, XRP Crypto Wolf pointing this out, Bitcoin has now surpassed silver. Okay, yes. Silver, the precious metal, to become the 8th largest asset by market cap. All right, check this out here. Bitcoin's latest price rise has seen its market cap overtake that of silver, making it the 8th largest asset in the world. So now Bitcoin ranks in the number 8 spot, guys. Bitcoin has a market cap of $1.4 trillion, while silver only has a market cap of $1.3 trillion. The cryptocurrency remains behind Alphabet with a market cap of $1.6 trillion. That is the parent company of Google. And the asset with the largest market cap globally is still gold at the size of $14.66 trillion. So Bitcoin really marking its spot in the world. Just to kind of give you guys a sense of, where we could possibly see this market going in the coming months. Again, $2.7 trillion. That is just the beginning. Some are already predicting a market cap of $10 trillion. That was the projections that we were getting months ago here for cryptocurrency. Fred Krueger also noting this, okay? And he's not the only one. I got to reiterate this because the ETFs, this is what's going to get money into Bitcoin. This is exactly right. ETFs are coming for everything. And the combo of ETFs and Bitcoin is the atomic bomb. Enjoy the show. So he was retweeting out Eric Balchunas' tweet here. You have this reversed. ETFs are coming for everything, which I would contest crypto doesn't fully realize. Although I will concede Bitcoin is no ordinary asset class, has its own powers. The combo of the two is explosive. And Chad Steingraber also commenting, the power of the ETF is the single greatest wealth generator that crypto will ever see, guys. This is, a theory possibly why we are seeing the Bitcoin price going up as steadily and as robustly as it has been. The fact that we have surpassed all-time high even before the halving. Another clue there on how much money is flowing into Bitcoin at this moment. Because of the ETFs, you don't need astronomical numbers in the actual asset. You only need a derivative fund with shares outperforming the supply. So think of that, guys. The derivative funds, this is what the big guys, the BlackRocks, the Fidelities, they want you to buy. They do not want you to buy actual Bitcoin, and this is why we go back to our exchanges and buy actual Bitcoin, buy actual crypto, because that is the asset that is valuable. So, if you hold the derivative, well, good for you. I mean, you're not holding actual Bitcoin. You cannot actually use the derivative to pay for things, although that could be contested. That's debatable or could be debatable in the future with tokenization on different blockchains like the XRP ledger. The idea would be that you can actually use anything to pay for goods and services, but that's a different topic. Don't want to get off my train of thought. The point here, though, ETFs, this is what's bringing money into Bitcoin, and even Anthony Pompliano, making another go at Fox Business, is saying the same.
All right, so Bitcoin set to undergo yet another All right, so Bitcoin set to undergo yet another halving event, probably sometime in the next month. And you got to take a look at this because it rallied like huge after the last one. This, I think, will be the fourth one to bring a Pomp investment investor, Anthony Pompliano. And, this halving thing. Explain to the audience, or at least let's try to explain to the audience what it is. So we have here the last time it happened. And you can see where Bitcoin was like a 10 grand. Sort of, now we're at 70,000. Seems like it could be a good thing.
Let's go back supply and demand, right? If you have a supply and demand stays constant, but supply gets cut in half, obviously the price has to adjust to accommodate everyone. That's what happened back here in 2020. Bitcoin's trading about $8,000. We got a supply that cut in half, and then obviously price runs. Now, what's interesting is right now 900 Bitcoin per day are being produced. If you think in kind of gold terms, that's literally gold being dug out of the ground. This is Bitcoin being produced. It's net new Bitcoin coming into supply. But when we hit this halving occur, we're going to go from 900 to 450. Now, what's interesting is right now, there is the equivalent of 9,000 to 10,000 Bitcoin per day in demand. So already we're at 10x more demand than supply. That's this huge price increase that we've seen. So once we go through this halving, if demand stays the same, we may be at 20 to 25x more demand than what the network is producing every single day. And I think that's why people are so bullish on Bitcoin's price.
And the max will be 21 million, right?
There will only ever be 21 million that are out in circulation. That'll take until 2140. Unfortunately, for most of us that are watching or talking right now, we're going to be dead by then. But 90% of the Bitcoin is already out in circulation, and about 70% of that Bitcoin has not moved. So what ends up happening is you have a very illiquid supply, and then you're going to get it more scarce in terms of the daily incoming supply.
That's what they mean when they say diamond hands.
Listen,
that's real diamond hands.
Bitcoiners are teaching traditional finance investors what it means to truly have conviction, to really hold an asset, and to hold through all that volatility. And what I think is really fascinating here is the people who are now buying the ETF, they realize this is a high volatility asset, but it continues to go up over a very long period of time. And so the volatility in the short term forces you to be a long-term holder, and it actually reinforces many of the best financial kind of lessons that we've learned over the decade.
It's actually an interesting take on Bitcoin, you know, the volatility making us hold. How many of you guys thought to yourselves, okay, I'm going to sell at the top in the last bull run in 2021, and then, the volatility just brought Bitcoin price right back down, and before you knew it, it was worth 20% of what it was worth last week, and you thought to yourself, well, no, I'm not going to sell now. I'm going to wait for it to go even higher. But it did not go higher. What it did is it just kept cascading down, and so the volatility, that is what actually is getting people to hold and actually making Bitcoin more scarce, of course. On top of which, we're also seeing, like this, for example, the London Stock Exchange to start accepting Bitcoin and Ethereum spot ETFs starting the second quarter of 2024. So by the beginning of next month, Hong Kong is also imminent for both. The biggest bull run in crypto history has begun. This one from Chad Steingraber here, bringing up this Yahoo Finance article. So the London Stock Exchange has announced plans to accept applications for not just Bitcoin, but Ether crypto exchange-traded notes, or ETNs. According to the LSE, crypto ETN admission fact sheet, eligible ETNs must be physically backed and non-leveraged. So again, these institutions are going to have to buy up more Bitcoin and or Ethereum if they want to release these. They must also be backed by Bitcoin and Ethereum and have a market price or value measure of the underlying asset that is publicly available. The underlying crypto asset must be held in a cold wallet or something similar, including cold staking by a custodian subject to anti-money laundering laws in the United Kingdom, the European Union, Switzerland, or the United States. And I guess I should say, by the way, yes, guys, I am still giving away 2 self-custody wallets, 2 Ledger Nanos, to 2 lucky subscribers, and I wanted to thank you all again for helping me hit my goal of 100,000 subscribers. You do have to be subscribed to win. I'm going to be giving that away. I've kept the timeline the same. I'm going to be giving them away at the beginning of April, so please do subscribe. If you are subscribed by the beginning of April, you will be eligible to win one of 2 Ledger Nano wallets. I just say this because self-custody, very, very important, not just for individual retail investors, but also for these institutions that are looking to release new ETN products, in this case, the London Stock Exchange. So popularity on the rise. Wanted to thank Chad Steingraber just for posting that. Another one here from Chad. Chad's on fire today. XRP new money net inflows at 1.5 million with a year-to-date of $9 million in 2024. So check this out. This is just last week's numbers here. Net inflows, look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin 2,637. Ethereum, net inflows actually moving outward. Solana's on fire too, 23.6 million. XRP at 1.5 million down here. So it is interesting to see, on top of which we're seeing the XRP craze extend out to Binance options. Okay, this one courtesy of Michael Branch, guys. European-style XRP option contracts to debut on Binance, and the details down here. The most prominent crypto exchange, Binance, has announced its intention to launch a new service centered on XRP, the sixth most valuable crypto. In particular, Binance will introduce XRP to USDT options on Binance Options RFQ next Monday, March the 11th. So this was just released yesterday. As per the notification, Binance is unveiling the XRP-based offer to expand the list of trading choices available on Binance. To enhance users' trading experience with Binance Options RFQ, users can directly request quotes for option trades from Binance OTS Trading Desk. This service provides institutional-grade liquidity, guys. So note this, institutional-grade liquidity for XRP and these trading options, enabling users to exchange large-size option trades over the counter at competitive prices and without fees. So what's the difference here in contrast to American-style options? Binance options being European, can only be exercised at expiry, but are tradable at the current market price before expiry. So that is how they differ from American-style options. The exchange has emphasized that option trading carries substantial risk, offering the potential for significant gains as well as losses. The maximum loss, though, for an option buyer is limited to the premium paid to acquire the option. Users engaging in Binance option trading will be bound by the terms outlined in the Binance Options Service Agreement. And so there's just a little more information there, but I will link this in the description if you guys are still able to use the Binance Exchange. I know for some of you guys, the Binance Exchange has been removed from the option for trading in many countries. They're one of the bigger crypto exchanges, well, the biggest on the planet, and of course, under a lot of scrutiny. Well, you probably know the story of CZ and how he's now facing charges. Anyway, they are now under new management, and they are offering XRP European-style contracts trading now. Of course, you know this because the popularity is growing, because we are getting very close now to that second Fibonacci level, the 0.382 for XRP. And I think, a lot of these companies, they're just getting poised for that blow off top. Once we do get past this, guys, it is game over. And I'm not the only one saying it here. Blockbull noticing this, okay? A very interesting observation now, taking into consideration fractal patterns, historical chart patterns here on the XRP chart. I wanted to show this to you guys and discuss. Okay, XRP ready to blast off? Check this out.
So here we go now, we've got the XRP daily. Got the chart here. Got the green fractal, I believe we're going to set off any day now. Got the 22nd of March is when the automatic market maker goes live, filling all the liquidity pools. We're going to fly up, hit $3.20, take out the 2018 highest daily close, retest the 2021 highest daily close at 196. And then we're going to reach the peak of the full extension of the Fibonacci on the 29th of April. And that's going to be the interim peak. Then it's going to fizzle out through the summer. Always dries up through the summer. And then it's going to set off just before the US elections. And it'll peak out completely.
So did you see those numbers, guys? First going up above or roughly to all-time high, which would be that first target over here at about $3.20. And guys, what Blockbull is saying here is that he's predicting, and as per the fractal pattern for the timing, we're looking at March the 22nd. Now, we know the automated market makers are being launched on March the 22nd. So let's just take a look here for a second, okay? Taking this fractal pattern and bringing it up to what we are noticing right in and around here, okay? Bringing that up, and I've got to move the chart down and around here, and let's see what we got there. So my chart a little different here, so the price is not necessarily the exact same as his, but you guys can see here the 0.268, then retracing back down. He is saying we're going to see that top price come back down, retrace to $1.95, okay? So that would bring us right back down in here, okay, from that high. Let me get rid of this Fibonacci. And then finally the blow off top by the end of April. Of course, that would coincide with the halving, the Bitcoin halving, and probably a huge rally in the altcoin market. What he's saying at that point is that we would see price go up to about, let's say, between $11 and $13 per coin. Okay, think of that for a second, guys. That lines up very nicely with what the all-time high, we throw Fibonacci here down to the trough of the market, the all-time high. Let me get rid of this fractal because it's getting a little confusing here. What's he saying? Anywhere between $11 to $13 per coin. On this particular chart, we're looking at the all-time high at $13.69 if we do fulfill the 4.236. And then he's saying, after that, the summer it peters out. We start to see the price go down. But then, guys, boom goes the dynamite near October 2024. This is when we could see the end of the bull run, and boom, price would go up to roughly $50 per coin, probably around $51 as per this chart here. So an interesting observation with a timeline. And I mean, if you just take a look at even just the times, they all make sense with the news narrative. They all make sense with releases like the AMMs, the elections he mentioned right at the end there. Okay, October 2024, that is when we're going to see the presidential election, if it happens. I know there's some speculation out there that the election is not going to happen this year. But again, that is just speculation. So could we see a $50+ XRP by the end of 2024, moving into 2025 with a lot of price action in between? I don't know, guys. I'm still waiting for that 92 cents to break, and then I'm going to make an assessment at that point. And again, for all of you guys who are interested in following what I'm trading this bull run, you can follow me $5 a month at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.